Right, here we are. Pointless Sports Opinions. I'm here, Caleb. Chase is here.
Chase.
And he's apparently feeling a little down.
Down in the dumps. Also, I went to Walgreens, saw that Valentine's Day stuff, just put me in a bad mood,
Oh my
man.
God. Luke's here on the couch.
Chilling.
After refereeing a hard-fought match last night. We're talking some NBA. You like that one?
Yeah, that's funny.
We're talking some NBA. We're recording this on a Monday, January 28th. So if any crazy trade happens, I'm going to try to get this up tomorrow. So
Oh, yeah, we'll see about that.
yeah, we'll see. But I'm going to try to get it up tomorrow. But if any crazy trade happens before we post this, I'm sorry. I sincerely apologize.
Yeah.
But some things have been happening. We won't talk about trades first. You know what we're going to do first? We're going to plug. Because I almost forgot.
That's
why I put it in the doc. Because sometimes, you ain't perfect. PSO Sports 1 on Instagram and Twitter. And Pointless Sports Opinions on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Twitch TV, Spotify. All that other good stuff. Balls Life Sports Media. Go check us out on there. Nick Patterson hasn't been on a podcast in a while. We're getting him in here today.
Thank goodness. Missed that man.
He's going to be on our MLB one. He's writing articles like a madman.
Yeah.
He's just sitting on his butt.
He doesn't even tell us that he's doing it.
He
just sends us.
He's just like, hey guys, I wrote this long-ass article.
I wrote this novelty.
All right, we'll send it to our homies at Balls Life. And they put it up and put it on their little PSO section on their website. So
that's right.
Shout out to those guys. Shout out to Nick. Now we can talk some NBA.
All right.
All right, we got all-star starters here. They were announced. Oh yeah, I want to draft them too. See, I forgot we were going to do that, but okay, we'll talk. In the West, the starters were Steph, LeBron, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, and Paul George. Mm-hmm. In the East, we have Giannis, Embiid, Kawhi, Kyrie, and Kemba. Giannis and LeBron were the captains of each squad.
Yeah.
I like how Paul George is starting.
I like how Paul George is starting. I also like how Kemba's starting.
I don't know if Kemba should have.
You don't?
I don't disagree.
Who would you put over him?
I don't disagree, but I like Kemba's in there.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know.
Beal,
yeah.
Because, Wizards got a better record without John Wall.
He's averaging 28 a game without John Wall. And the dude's just, he's on a tear. But, I really like how Paul George is starting.
That man's... He's a madman this year.
A lot of people are saying he's like third in MVP voting.
I agree.
The dude he's just winning games, like single-handedly almost. And he's just, you feel him at all times when he's on the court. And
yeah.
I think he deserves it. And it's awesome that he started. But unfortunately, you had to leave guys out like Jokic and who's the other one out there?
That's in the West too. That's a hard.
Yeah.
He's going to get a reserve nod, but
oh, absolutely. But he's averaging. He's having his best year of his career.
And Denver's one of the top 3 seed, or 1 or 2.
They were 1. Yeah. All right. So for the West, we got Steph, LeBron, James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Paul George. That's all I have to say, right?
I guess.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, so you said you like Kemba in there, so you wouldn't argue if they put Beal in. I didn't think he was going to get it.
No, but I think Kemba deserved it a little more than Beal.
Kemba had the fan vote, and they're better. The Wizards are ass.
Yeah.
To say
they got a winning record without Wall, though. They are winning games.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, I kind of expect that.
Yeah. That happened last year. It's happening this year, too.
Yeah. Dwayne Wade was... Oh, and then Ben Simmons, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ben Simmons, he could have started over Kemba. Oladipo, probably not.
Yeah, Oladipo's out now.
Beal was pretty far down there. He was like 5th in front court. 6th in front court guards. Dwayne Wade was 3rd. So if Dwayne Wade would have gotten, I think, a bump from the either the players or the media, he would have got in. He just had to get one. And the players let him down a little bit. But yeah, I'm glad he's not starting. But yeah, for the most part, I think they got it right. I think the Kemba spot can be debated,
shuffled,
whatever you want to do there. Anything you disagree with? Any snubs or anything like that?
No, hopefully Jokic, Simmons, all of them get in the reserves. Once the reserves come out, that's whenever I kind of look at snubs.
Yeah,
like if Lillard doesn't make it or something crazy.
And like a couple years ago, like because they always release the starters like a week before or 2 weeks or whatever before they release the reserves, and everybody's like, Westbrook got snubbed because he wasn't starting. It's like, well, he's still gonna make the game.
Yeah,
like
I didn't understand. Yeah, I don't care.
because it's not like on their Hall of Fame resume it says All-Star game starter.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's no significance if you start as reserve or you start the whole entire damn game.
Now, if you got something crazy like Kobe or LeBron where you start every single game you're in, then you're
All-Star game MVPs. Apparently, people look at that too. I don't know why.
Get that out of here.
It's stupid.
Yeah, no,
they're shooting wide open threes.
I'm good on that. But it does, at the end of the day, it does say something that LeBron's going to start in, 15, 16 straight All-Star games. That's pretty nuts.
And last year he was the East captain. This year he's the West captain.
Yeah, and he just passed up Steph like it was no problem. But, Giannis, Embiid, Kawhi, Kyrie, Kemba, I like it. I like it all.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, Jokic.
Should be a really good game, too.
Loaded front court.
I'm curious to see I want to see the reserves. I'm really excited to see the reserves.
Yeah. The East is going to get grimy.
Yeah.
You might get some, I don't know, you might get some D'Angelo Russells in, which I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. He's having a crazy year, but he wouldn't even dream of making it in the West.
Oh, God, no.
Nick Vucevic, he's probably going to make it. Right? I don't know. I keep saying that, but I don't know how much love he's getting. He's on the Magic, so, they're not great.
Brook Lopez, maybe?
No, I don't think so. I don't think Dirk Lopez is going to get in. I don't know. But in the West, you're going to have, I think that one last spot is up for grabs. The one reserve spot. And I think it's going to come down to like Clay.
D-Rose?
No, not D-Rose. Clay, Tobias Harris.
Man.
Or
Tobias is going to be that guy that gets snubbed every year as long as he's in.
He's in the West, yeah.
As long as he's with the Clippers. But,
he's kind of screwed.
And that's sad, too, because he's a really good player.
And especially,
impacts a lot of games. And they're a good team, too.
Yeah, they're right there. He's their best player, and they're in the West, and they're right there in the playoff picture. They don't have a stud. Well, I mean, he is a stud, but they don't have like an all-star. Yeah. And I don't know. He's done great things for them. But I think Clay really turning it on this last,
If Clay doesn't make the All-Star game, that's kind of stupid.
Well, he started out the season really bad.
Yeah.
But in the last 2 months, he's just been
insane.
Torch, like human. I tweeted out his stats the other day. He's averaging like 28 a game, and he's shooting 51% from the three in January. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, when he gets hot, dude, it's unstoppable. Yeah. It's absolutely unstoppable.
I think he's got the highest ceiling of like points scored.
When you think about like players that could score the most in one quarter, like who comes to mind? Clay's automatically like, oh, if I had to pick one dude to outscore everybody in one quarter, it's going to be Clay.
Yeah, and it's just because like almost nothing needs to happen for him to score like 50. No. Like it's just a catch and shoot, and if he's hitting 80% of his shots that night, he's going to have 40. Like easily. So yeah, Clay's crazy. But I guess we should talk about. Well, before we talk about James Harden, let's draft the starters here. I want to see your opinion on this. So I'll let you pick.
Who am I going to be?
Exactly.
Am I going to be LeBron?
You get to be LeBron or Giannis. So I think I'm going to be LeBron.
Yeah.
I would assume. All right, so I get the first pick then.
Okay.
Which is tough.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious.
I don't think it's obvious.
I think it's pretty obvious.
I think he picked Kevin Durant first last year.
Okay.
Somebody just crap over there?
No, that was the upstairs.
That was definitely Nick. Look at him just sitting
Nick squeezed one out, man. He comes in and just squeezes one out. All right. But yeah, I think he picked KD first last year. I don't know. Do you think he'll switch it up?
I mean, Harden might make a run for that.
Listen,
just because
I think Steph's in the running too.
Steph too. I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, I'd take Steph first, no matter what.
You would?
Yeah, I would. And it's the All-Star game, baby. You got Giannis and Steph. That sounds good to me. Man. Or LeBron and Steph.
I think. All right. You talked me into it. I'm taking Steph.
Well, there goes my pick.
I'm taking Steph Curry. So I got Steph Curry and LeBron. The finals for the last 12 years.
I got Giannis, so I'm taking Harden. Easy.
You're taking Harden? Okay. Well, then that comes down to... See, we got a bunch of angles here.
Yeah.
I could grab Harden. I could grab the MVP, but LeBron wants MVP.
I already took Harden.
Oh, what?
I just said I took Harden.
Okay, so I can't grab Harden.
So you can't.
so I could grab Kyrie because I think...
That'd be interesting.
I think he's trying to make amends. And I don't. I hate talking about this,
Don't
but
even say that. Don't
I think
even.
he's trying to make amends, and I think
No,
Kyrie's
no.
calling him to apologize in the middle of the
So
season.
you think that this All-Star game could turn into a conspiracy theory where he's trying to get
Listen,
homeboy in LA?
everything means something. That's all I'm gonna say. With that being said, give me Kawhi.
Kawhi. That's
So
a
I got
good
Steph,
pick. That's a
LeBron, and
good pick.
Kawhi.
All right.
Kawhi Leonard.
So I got Giannis and Harden.
Yep.
I'm gonna take good old KD.
Okay.
I think it's easy.
All
Giannis
right.
and KD. I think that's a good combo right there.
Yeah. Maybe should have been my pick, but it's fine. I'm gonna take Embiid.
Embiid. That's a
Give me
good
the big
pick.
man.
That was about
I'll
to
take
be
the
mine.
only big man in the whole thing.
That's good.
So LeBron, Steph, Embiid, Kawhi.
I got Giannis, Harden, KD. I'm gonna go with.
So I get left with Kemba.
I'm gonna get Kyrie.
Okay. So I have
Well, you still
Kemba.
got Paul George out there.
Oh yeah, we do have. Oh well, I'm taking Paul George then.
Yeah.
So you get left with Kemba.
I get left with Kemba. I got 3 guards.
Yeah, I got Steph, LeBron, Paul George, Embiid, and Kawhi. Oh
That's
man,
a pretty damn good team.
that's a.
I got
yeah.
Giannis, Harden, KD, Kyrie, and Kemba.
Who's winning that?
You. You got the first pick.
And I have LeBron.
And you have Embiid. You have 2 big men. You have all the guards you need.
And I want to talk do you think so? It's going to be on TV. The draft is.
Yeah.
But we don't know any logistics because
Yeah.
I looked it up, and the Lakers play on the night that it's supposed to air, so they're clearly going to do it beforehand.
Yeah.
So are we going to get to see the order? Because if we just get a list again, then don't even air it.
Yeah.
I want to see the order. I want to see these guys commentary on it, and I want to see everything that goes around.
I think it's so funny that the players get pissed at where they were picked at. Remember last
I don't
year?
think anybody gets pissed but Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook got pissed at. I
don't think
guarantee you,
anybody
it
else
gets
gets
a little
mad.
salty if Jokic is like, I was the last picked out of all these guys.
Yeah, he won't be the last pick.
I'm just saying,
It'll be whatever East scrub makes it. Nick
Yeah, true.
Vucevic ain't getting picked.
Vucevic is like, I didn't even get picked.
Al Horford was
They
probably the
decided
last
to
pick
have
last year.
They decided to have 2 spots for Steve Kerr and whoever they want to throw in there.
But hey, guess what? If you're the last pick out of all the All-Stars, you're still better than 95% of the league.
Yeah, so no matter
yeah.
what, you're in the All-Star
So
game.
what are we talking about? I hate that.
Congratulations.
I hate that. Oh, they don't want to put it on TV because they don't want to.
Well, shit, at this point, you might need a replacement for LeBron.
No, he's coming back.
16 straight games.
He's not missing it. It is a long time.
That's a long
This
time.
is a long LeBron
What is that?
absence.
So he's played 66 games this season?
I don't know.
So
No.
16 games? Or, I mean,
He has not played 66 games.
no, I'm saying at the end of the
Yes.
year, if he plays the rest of the season, 66 games. It's not that much.
No, it's not. It's definitely the
that's
longest
some-
absence he's had.
What is it? Bill Walton stuff
30.
right there.
No, God, stop.
45
This
games.
is his first significant injury in his entire career, and we don't even know if it's significant or not.
Yeah.
This could be like a LeBron hiatus.
He's just seeing what guys that need to get traded for AD.
Yeah, I'm leaving the kids at home while I go on vacation, and hopefully they don't throw a party.
Lance Stevenson's in charge.
And he's just making sure that the house doesn't burn down, or else he'll come home.
Oh, it's burning.
Yeah,
It's a slow fire.
Yeah, it's a little
Luke
match
Walton
lit.
might be on the outs.
Maybe it's not burning, but there might be a leaky faucet that nobody notices. Like somebody filled up the tub for too long or something.
God damn it, JaVale. Why you always forget to pull the plug on the tub?
And Rondo, the oldest child, has been sick the whole time, so he's not even monitoring.
He's not even looking at. I mean, Lonzo's.
Lonzo wants to die.
Why has Lonzo got to be the Hannah Baker of the damn
Everybody
team?
hates me.
Everybody hates me.
Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah. All-Star. It's coming.
I can't wait, dude.
Reserves announced Thursday.
You know what's cooler?
I got to get this podcast podcast out before Thursday.
You know what's cool about the All-Star game?
What's that?
It's better than the Pro Bowl.
Everything's better than the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl's a walkthrough.
That poll made some polls on PSL. Go on there and vote for it.
Yeah, your brother wasn't happy with
I
that.
don't know. Corey's a
Eliminating
smart
the
man.
Pro
I'll give him that. Corey's a smart man. Very angry man.
See-
Won't ever admit when he's wrong.
Because you said just get rid of it. I don't think you don't get rid of it.
I think there should
There's a
just be a
different way to
list.
do it.
I think there should just be a
No,
list
because
of Pro Bowls.
the whole thing is for the fans. And
That's right. But the fans don't watch the damn thing.
Well, people do watch it, and
Corey said it was for the kids.
people go to it, and
He said it's for the kids
I-
that watch or they're getting juked out by Tyreek Hill. I'm like, all right, so you're doing an entire event for 4 kids that got their ankles busted by Tyreek Hill.
What if-
I don't give a shit about that.
What if you do like, this is not for this podcast, by the way. What if you
No.
do like a 7-on-7?
Flag football?
Yeah. Just have a tournament.
Did you watch the Chad Ochocinco against, who was it? Played against somebody else. Michael Vick's
Yeah, I watched
flag
a little bit of
football.
that. That's
Yeah.
entertaining.
It's okay.
And if it's the best players in the NFL, I don't
Yeah.
know. I think people watch it. Anyway, basketball.
Back to, yeah.
All right, so we got some people on the trade block. Let's start with Conley and Gasol because the big dog is next.
I'm
Conley,
on the trade
Gasol.
block?
What?
You said the big dog's name. I'm on the trade block? Where am I going?
It's not public knowledge.
My suitors are very low. Not many people.
We've been talking to Balls Life Media. We're trying to come to a mutual agreement.
Balls Life's going to trade a 7th round pick, and you'd be like, sure. We'll give you a 7th round
What?
pick.
You
and
stepped on this.
I don't know what it was.
It's gonna fall again.
It's fine. We're playing with it.
All right, so Conley and Gasol. What have you put together any fake trades in your brain?
Fake trades, no.
So what do we think here? I've heard Pistons for Gasol, possible Drummond Gasol swap.
No.
They're giving up on him.
On Drummond?
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
He's not great, man.
But, I mean, what's Gasol going to give you?
He just kinda mails
What's
it in.
Gasol? I think about
You know,
the Gasol
I don't like anything
thing.
the Pistons do, to be completely honest. But he's a better complement to Blake Griffin, basically. That's all it is.
I mean, if anything, I'm going for Conley instead of Gasol.
Yeah, they need a point guard.
yeah.
They're one of the teams in the league that really needs a point guard. Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, Reggie
same.
Jackson. They gave him that big ass deal for no reason.
Well, that's the thing. Then you'd have to give him back. And nobody wants Reggie Jackson. If you're blowing it up, maybe that's the move, and maybe if you can get a.
I feel
pick.
like the way Blake's playing, and especially you're in the East.
Speaking of All-Star reserves, Blake
Griffin,
a lock.
yeah.
He's having his best year
That dude's-
since a long time.
He's hitting step backs. He's got a jumper, a really good jumper.
He's averaging like 28, 7, and 7 or something
That's
crazy.
insane. That's insane. And I think the way that he's playing, I think you need to get a point guard and make a run. So yeah, I'd go for Conley. I'm not going with the whole Gasol for Drummond because you're in the same situation. You trade for a guy he's older than Drummond. So what are you getting? What are you getting out of it? You know.
And then it's just you struggle to find a good spot for Marc Gasol because he's old and you don't know what he's really capable of still. And I don't know. It's going to be tough. Conley should be easy, but he's got that massive contract. He's like one of the 5 highest paid players in the league, and he's never even made an All-Star game. Now I'm not discounting Mike Conley, but
he's a great
Conley's
player.
If he was in the East, he might have made it 5 times.
Yeah,
so,
easily.
I don't know. It's tough. Everybody should want Conley, in my opinion. I think if you can get the contract under your cap, then I think you should go for Conley.
Yeah.
So I found out. I think I mentioned a couple weeks back on the fake Mavericks.
I was about
trade.
to say that.
So it was J.E. Skeets from the Starters and Bill Simmons. They both suggested this. It was DeAndre Jordan, Wes Matthews
Okay.
for Conley and Gasol, and there's somebody else on the Mavericks.
Broke off.
No, there's fillers in there, but basically you're swapping. I think DSJ. Yeah, it was Dennis Smith Jr. So Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan, Wes Matthews for Conley and Gasol.
Yeah.
Then you got on the Grizzlies. You got Dennis Smith Jr., Jaren Jackson. You got some picks.
You got a young core.
You're frisky. You're losing games.
You got DeAndre Jordan
Yeah, mailing it in.
taking rebounds away from Jaren Jackson.
And not defending anyone.
Not
even though
doing
you're
shit.
7'7" and a ginormous human. And then that would give the Mavericks a chance to make a little push. Little bigger
I'm
push.
fine with that. Me and you were talking
We'll
about
take
that.
out.
Mavericks, they need playoff experience for Luka.
I don't think they're going to make it, but,
But I think Gasol could help Luka a lot. Gasol's he's a good passing big man.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
Which is good.
Mm-hmm. And you can shoot.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Do you have any other ones?
No.
I don't want to talk about this when Anthony Davis just requested a trade today.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God.
And like 2 years ago, I would have been happy. But
the last
nowadays,
time,
I'm not.
The last time somebody this good requested a trade, you know when it was?
Shaq?
Last year, Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
But besides that,
True.
Anthony Davis doesn't want to play for the Pelicans anymore. We saw this coming.
Yeah.
Why would you want to play for the freaking stinking Pelicans?
Yeah, exactly.
They stink.
Yeah,
They're a bad
horrible.
organization.
They didn't even know what their name was for the past like 5 years. They've changed it so many damn times.
And then, everybody's been talking about Anthony Davis. Nobody really wanted to address it until, I feel like this year.
Yeah.
And now it's real. He's probably not going to be on the Pelicans next year.
No.
Now, whether they trade him in the next 2 weeks or not, that's to be seen. But who do you like the best? Without bias, I might add.
I feel like he's going to go to a team that can trade the assets for it. Like I look at the Lakers, they can trade. They have valuable pieces. They could easily make a trade. The only problem is, what are they willing to give up when you might possibly have LeBron, Anthony Davis, and then your third best player is Ingram?
I think they'll send the house.
You
don't think they're trading Ingram?
No, I'm just saying. No, like they might have to keep Ingram because they'll be trading Kuzma, Lonzo, insert a bunch of names here.
Even if, because I think if they're going to trade him in the next 2 weeks, I don't think anybody can make a push as strong as the Lakers. That's just my opinion.
What about the Celtics?
They can't trade for him. Not till the summer.
Yeah.
They can't have two contracts, whatever Rose deal contracts. That weird rule they made, but they can't trade for him.
Do you think he's going? You think he's going to get traded before the All-Star break?
I don't know. They don't do a good job there. So
yeah.
I don't know.
And the Pelicans are pissed about it.
They screwed up the Chris Paul trade. They got lucky, won the lottery, got Anthony Davis, and
they traded for
how
Boogie.
long has he been in the league? They traded for Boogie.
That was a great trade.
Yeah, you're right. I give them credit for that.
You know why? Because they were dealing with the Kings organization, which is a bunch of dumbasses.
Well, now in hindsight, they lost.
Yeah, because he stayed
Buddy
one.
Hield is good.
Yeah, he stayed one. Yeah, Boogie stayed 1 year and left.
And it's not their fault that he tore his Achilles, but it's just tough for them. And I don't know the Lakers realistically, I've been seeing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
They could give up Lonzo, Kuzma, a first, whatever else.
Yeah,
it's like 3 or 4, like KCP. They're gonna. I think if the Lakers think they can get him right now, I think they would do it. I think they will send him whatever they want.
I want to hear about some dark horse teams that are in the running. Because,
but
think about Kawhi last year. What was the teams he wanted to go to? He wanted to go to the Lakers and the Clippers.
You're right. But
and neither team did anything.
Here's the thing. The Pelicans, the whole Kawhi thing, they traded for DeRozan because they still thought they could be in the playoffs. Because they don't want to tank while Pop's there. He'll just retire.
Yeah.
So, the Pelicans should tank.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, unequivocally, they should tank. Unfortunately, it's just the fact of life. You get rid of Anthony Davis, you get rid of Drew Holiday because he's the only reason that he signed there was Anthony Davis. And then you got to pick up assets. And the war chest of the Lakers and the Celtics, I don't know if anybody else can compete with that.
Yeah.
And if they're really smart, they will wait till the summer because I think Danny will give up almost anything.
Which is good.
I think he'll give up anyone on the team.
My thing, think about over the summer too, for the Lakers, you can get another guy. They can easily get another guy.
Yeah, they could sign Kawhi. Kawhi's still out there, and he might not go back to Toronto.
It's easy. I don't know, man. I hope they wait till the summer too, because I feel like there's more options. But if they trade before the summer, he's probably going to go to the Lakers.
If they get the Lakers deal, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah.
You pulled in a lot for Anthony Davis.
Yeah. You think they'll end up trading Drew too?
I don't know. Maybe not this year, but he's got a big contract. He's locked up.
He's a valuable player too.
But
though.
If they trade Anthony Davis in the next 2 days, I think they'll try to trade Drew Holiday before the trade deadline. But I don't know. I think because think about it, the Celtics they can offer you literally Jason Tatum, Gordon Hayward, and 2 first-round picks. And now your franchise is.
And that team is still stacked.
You just jump-started the whole next. You just skipped 3 years of your rebuild.
Yeah.
And now you've got 2 foundational pieces, and you've got more picks. And Danny will do it. And if you get, and this Kyrie thing is growing more uncertain.
Yeah.
And if you get Anthony Davis, you have Kyrie, you got Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, you still got all these guys. Terry Rozier's probably going to leave. But it might be another situation where there's some new role players, but the core's the same. they contend for a title next year.
Oh, easily.
And
If
the
not,
way-
they're favored. If
And
not,
the way they played the Warriors the other night, like they played them real tight.
yeah. That
I
was a
think
good
they
game.
would give the Warriors the best finals this year. I don't know if they could take more than a game.
Yeah.
But because they just look amazing with Cousins. But I don't know if they make a deep playoff run without Anthony Davis, and then they have a chance to get Anthony Davis, I think it's over
Yeah.
because he's not coming back. I don't know. He's not coming back.
You got to get as many assets as you can out of them.
Well, obviously,
I hate whenever teams get pissed too. Whenever players do this, if anything, this is a good thing because you're getting something. Like whenever they say, "Hey, like I'm a couple years out of free agency, but I want to go."
yeah.
You know, because you're still getting something out of them.
I mean, it's not like a lot of the times, like it is the player just like most of the time it's like 50-50 blame. Like
Yeah.
it's either the franchise screwed up, which is this case, like you have a generational player,
and you've done nothing to build around them, and
Yeah.
was
or you
seven-
have just an angry, unreasonable player like Jimmy Butler,
Yeah.
he just wants to be traded because he doesn't want to play for you anymore.
yeah.
And I don't know, like I don't blame the Timberwolves for having to trade Jimmy Butler. I don't blame them. They did what they could. They got Towns. They have Wiggins. Like they had talent.
They tried building a team. They got Teague and
Before he got hurt last year, Jimmy Butler, they were like third in the West.
yeah.
So, I mean, they could have done it. Just Jimmy was a dick, and I don't know.
Jimmy is a dick.
So what? Is there anywhere else that Davis could go? People are saying some crazy stuff about the Sixers
I don't know about the Sixers.
trading Ben Simmons.
No, they won't. I don't think that's going to happen.
I think if it was on the table, I think they'd do it.
You think they would?
Trade Ben Simmons for Anthony Davis, wouldn't you?
I mean, I would. Maybe 2K, but this is real life. Like, you got a good thing.
You're the Sixers. They call you and they say we really like
A
Ben
straight up trade between the two?
Just however you make it work.
Okay. I mean, yeah. as long-
Now you have Anthony Davis, one of the best backcourts in NBA history.
I mean, yeah, I'd do it, but I don't
And
know.
Davis doesn't even like playing center, and
Yeah.
Embiid will play center. He'll post up
True.
all day. So I don't know. It's crazy. Any other teams though?
No, I can't think of any.
I don't know. The Celtics, man, they got to do it.
Yeah.
They got to do it. Bring Kyrie back. If Kyrie leaves and they don't get Tatum, then I would cry. Or they don't get Davis. Sorry.
Yeah, don't.
I would cry. All right. So we're gonna do name that scrub. Okay. Did you study?
No,
Why not?
because I've been studying
Come on,
naturals.
man.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm not even going to lie and say I'm studying school. I'm missing that too.
All right, a little special edition of Name That Scrub. We're gonna look at some people that got all-star votes. I'm not gonna quiz you on these. I just want to reiterate that some people got all-star votes. Okay.
Are these real players that play?
These are players that got voted to play in the NBA All-Star Game by the fans.
Are they on actual teams?
Demetrius Jackson.
That's a created.
Do you know who
player.
that is?
Who?
You know who that is.
No,
He went to Notre Dame.
I don't know.
I don't know what team he's on anymore. I think he's on the Rockets. He got 2,000. He almost got 3,000 player votes or fan votes.
Were they all you?
No, I'm not voting for. He's not in the NBA.
What teams do he play for now?
I'm not sure. It
The
doesn't
Maine
even-
Red
It
Hawks?
doesn't even say. So he's in the G League.
Oh my God!
Chasan Randall. Yeah.
These are all fictional players.
Dwayne Bacon.
Dwayne Bacon, I know him.
He's on Charlotte.
Oh, I was about to say that.
Trayvon Duval. Walter Lemon Jr. Denzel Valentine.
Denzel Valentine, he played for the Bulls.
Jordan Lloyd.
Jordan Lloyd, that's my therapist.
Jalen Morris.
Jalen Morris.
Lorenzo Brown. A G League staple.
Lorenzo Brown. Is he related to Judge Joe Brown?
Ron Baker, 6,000 6,000 fan votes, 2 player votes.
What?
He's not on a team
2 people picked Ron Baker?
of the players, yeah. He's not on a team. He is not employed currently.
What the
All right,
hell?
now we're getting to the real version.
Oh my God.
I almost
Which
gave
may
one.
even be worse.
I almost gave one away because one of those guys was on my list.
Oh God.
We're going to start with Chasan Randall.
Shasan Randall.
Chasan Randall. Now remember, you have 3 lifelines. You can ask me how many wins the team has. You can ask me what conference they're in, or you can ask one of these idiots.
I don't think I'm gonna ask either one of them. You can just throw that lifeline away.
Hey, I'm just giving you the option.
Chasson Randall.
Yeah. Chasson Randall. He's a guard.
Utah.
Boo,
Final answer.
boo, boo.
Final answer. Utah. Wrong.
Wrong. He plays for the Wizards. He
Damn
plays for
it.
the Wizards. I'm starting to run out of players to pick, so I had to.
So dig deep.
I'm gonna have to start being mean again.
Dig deep into the.
All right, this one I think you know.
Okay.
Rashawn Holmes.
Rashawn Holmes. He was drafted by the 76ers, but is on a different team now.
Yes. At
Shit.
least you know that much.
Phoenix Suns. Final answer.
You got it. You got it.
I
you got
knew
one
that one.
right. How'd you know that?
I don't know.
You didn't even ask for a lifeline.
I didn't need one. I knew
Rashawn Holmes.
a little bit about Rashawn.
Oh man, I gotta put a star next to that one.
What do I
We
got?
got our
Three
third
now?
one in 2.5 months.
Bingo.
Now last one. You might know this one too. Ryan Arcidiacono.
Archie Dinacchio. Oh, actually,
What'd you say?
Archie Dinacchio. Artichokio.
Arcidiacono. This is a college star.
Shit.
Went to Villanova. Won a natty. He passed it to Chris Jenkins.
Since this is my last one, I'm going to use all my lifelines.
Sure.
Okay, how many wins do they have?
Where the hell are they? Oh, 11.
They have 11 wins?
Yeah, 11 and 39.
Is that? What's the other question? That I
They're
can.
in the Eastern Conference.
Eastern Conference, 11 wins. Is it?
You can ask one of them.
What do you guys think?
They're not even listening. Ryan Arcidiacono, what teams he play
I
for?
just know he's a ginger.
I don't think he's a ginger.
I think he's got red hair. I thought.
This is what I'm getting out of one of these lifelines? He's a ginger. This is what I'm getting out of these two
Not a reliable. I
dipshits.
thought this was better
Cheech
than...
and Chong over here, sitting on the
Luke, what
couch
do you
not doing
think?
shit.
Are the Grizzlies in the Eastern?
No.
No? Alright, that was my guess.
My lifelines were he was a ginger and are the Grizzlies in the Eastern Conference. Are you shitting
And he
me?
was not a ginger, so you had
11
no,
wins. It's
11
either
wins.
the Knicks,
Suns.
the East.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Nick shouted out the Suns.
The East. Oh my God. Is it the Knicks or maybe the? I don't think the Wizards. The Wizards have to have more than 11 wins, right? Right? I'm going with the Wizards. Final answer.
Are you an idiot?
What?
11 wins?
I didn't know.
Bradley Beal could play 1-on-5 and get more than 11 wins.
It's the Knicks, ain't it?
We went to see him. He plays for the Bulls.
Oh, the Bulls. Damn. I actually saw that guy's name pop up. That's why I was like, oh, I know him.
Arcidiacono, man. Villanova, stud. All right. Well, that's all I got. You got a final thought? I think I have.
My final thought. Okay, you go
Wait,
first.
hold on. If yours is going to be like super epic or something.
don't
Okay,
think
so
it's
that's
super
for clarity. That's 3 for 21.
Thank you very much, baby.
3 for
Thank you very much. I got this one, though.
3 for 21. So what are we on? You got one. You did not get one last week.
No, I got Yogi Ferrell.
So
like
now
2
we're trying
weeks
to
ago.
do every other week. Yeah, and I just skipped the Kings totally now because you play for them in my career.
Yeah,
so
so
if you
no,
really want to
every
start
se-
studying, just start requesting trades on 2K.
No, because now all the players are all over the damn place.
Oh, I was going to do this. Okay, I'll do this. I didn't talk about it. I think if Anthony Davis gets traded to the Lakers and they somehow, some way pick up Kawhi Leonard, I think that's the only way Kevin Durant stays on the Warriors.
Damn.
So there's that.
Wow. That's it.
Because I think he would know damn well that no other team besides the Warriors could beat Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Kawhi Leonard.
True.
There's no way.
No.
There's absolutely no way. I don't even know if they could. So we'll see. But that's my take on that. That's a hot take there.
Okay. My final thought is go watch our PWO video because
If you want to watch the cringiest thing in the world,
the
that
dumbest damn
somehow
video in the
my
world.
name is attached to, and I did not agree to it, but watch the PW.
Add a little
video.
perspective here. I've had a sinus infection for a long time.
Are you on Instagram over there?
Somebody commented on
You
it.
sliding in somebody's DMs on the podcast? We got live sliding in the DMs?
No, somebody
Jesus.
commented and I was about to reply.
Goodness.
Damn. But I sacrificed my body for that match. Pre-match,
There's a lot of chairs.
we did a spot where I was supposed to slam hubs, pick them
supposed
up,
to tell them that.
pick them up and slam them.
Yeah.
But we were practicing it to make sure I can do it. So I slammed him on that couch over there. In case you haven't noticed, the middle of that couch is on the ground now. That's because when
God.
That's because when I picked him up and threw him on there, the damn thing bottomed out, and the bottom of it dropped on my toe, and my toe hurts so damn bad.
Oh, man.
But guess what? I took a couple hits of my nasal spray, and I continued. I went out there and we finished the match. That's called dedication. And then I took a couple chair shots with it.
And once again, I will reiterate, this is a drug-free podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
No nasal spray, kids. It's
But
bad.
ask Luke, I was limping for 5-10 minutes before we even started the thing.
Jesus
And then I was just like, all right, I guess I gotta go on adrenaline.
every time you do your stupid wrestling here, something breaks.
Yeah, that's true. We broke Luke's bed.
I feel
we broke
bad
the
for
couch.
Luke. You're not supposed. You shouldn't tell people.
So we
that
had
you
to pull
broke
the
Luke's
bed
We
out.
broke his bed.
Yeah,
So we had to
Luke,
pull the
Luke no
mattress
longer
out.
has a bed frame. It's just sitting on.
Luke, when he rolls over, he rolls off the side of the bed.
It's just a ramp. It's just a ramp. All right, that's all I got.
All right,
Spread the word.
spread it.